I've got a question for some of our politicians. We've got a new president and new House, pretty much, new Senate. Every year 30,000 children die from hunger. That's every year. That's a world statistic. Every day, 40 to 50,000 babies are aborted in America. That's every day. That doesn't even include the world. It could be 100,000 a day in the world. So I have some questions for my politicians I'd like answered. And I'd like you to be honest. Because you need to be honest for a change. It would be really, really nice. I'd like you to tell the truth. And I'd like you to be upfront with us. So that goes for you, President Obama. And it goes for you, all of you in the House and the Senate. So here they are. Number 1. Are you willing to explain why a baby's right not to be killed is any less important than a woman's right not to be pregnant? Please explain. Number 2, are you willing to explain why most cities in America have laws forbidding cruelty to animals, but you oppose laws forbidding cruelty to human unborn children? Number 3, are you willing to explain why government is unwilling to take away the so-called right to abortion on demand, even though it harms the unborn child? Yet, you are willing to take away a person's right to smoke, precisely because it harms innocent non-smokers, killing 3,000 non-smokers a year and some 40,000 non-smokers from other related diseases. Number 4, the final question. Are you willing, Mr. President, to go on national live TV in the Oval Office and defend your support for the Freedom of Choice Act, holding in your hand a 21-week-old fetus and explaining why this little one does not have the fundamental moral and constitutional right to life? Are you willing to say to parents who lost a child at that age and held him in their hands that this being in your hands is not and never was a child, it never had any rights under God or under law? What I'd like is a little honesty from you, because I can tell you right now, that is a baby. That was my first son. Is my first son. This is a human being. Now I know you all don't want to see that, but this is a human being. This is my son. He was a human being then too, even though you all don't want to recognize that. And I'm talking to you Republicans too, that don't seem to want to really put up a fight about this. How many times, how many years have we been talking about this? I don't have a picture of his sonogram, but this is my other son. He's currently 2. And he looks similar to that. He was a human being. He was alive. This is my son. You politicians disgust me. You disgust me. You don't even want to pass a partial birth abortion ban. You're fighting against that. Are you serious? You actually think it's okay for a baby's head to be born and then to kill it. You're animals, and you're disgusting. I have very little confidence that you will answer my questions, but I had to ask.